You feeling confident?
Absolutely. We've got the right candidate. It's the right time for him.
But there's no time to waste. 24-year-old Brian Graham is the chairman of Florida's Young Republicans, and his party is lagging behind in the polls. With under 30s making up more than a fifth of the American electorate this year, in swing states like Florida, their vote is crucial.
Ocala, Florida is where we're over right now.
So Brian took us with him on his whistle-stop tour around the state to rally support.
What is it about politics that gets you excited, and especially this election?
Well, it's a real opportunity, especially being a young person, to make a difference for the future. Because me being a young person, the decisions we make now are going to affect me and my generation for years to come.
Hey guys, welcome to Jacksonville.
First stop, Florida's Jacksonville Country Club to discuss strategy with fellow young Republicans.
This year, as you know, we've got an uphill battle getting the youth voters to vote for our candidate.
Having people register to vote is the crux of what this campaign is going to be built on.
We're putting together groups of people locally to talk to the voters one-on-one, door-to-door. We will have a walking list that has historical documentation on people who actually show up and vote.
We just want to give you some information about John McCain.
The next stop was Orlando, Florida, where young Republicans were out canvassing. There's a real appetite for change amongst young Americans this year, who have traditionally been reluctant to vote, let alone get involved in campaigns.
It just so happens now that we're at the perfect marriage of the right candidates, the right messages, and the digital era.
Welcome to BarackObama.com.
The candidates have to continue to talk about issues that young people care about, and they have to give them tools that they can use in their own time to be politically active.
But it's the Democrats that seem to be getting it right. According to a recent poll, 44% of young Americans identify themselves as Democrats, compared with 18% that say they're Republicans. Apart from having the younger candidate, the Democrats have invested more in their virtual campaign that's captured the attention of the .NET generation. Revolution. Add to that Barack Obama's stance on Iraq and the environment.
He's the change we need, you know. I'm so sick of the last 8 years has been the worst thing to ever happen to America. So Obama, I agree with him on every single stance, you know, environment especially. Got to get out of the war, education, healthcare, everything.
We want something different. We want students to be aware. I mean, we're walking into an economic crisis. Some of us are graduating, and we need to take our power because we have it. We can vote just like anyone else.
A record 6 million young Americans voted, mostly Democrat, in this year's presidential primaries. That's more than double the number in 2004. They're increasing in number and in their political activity.
I am nonpartisan right now.
Perhaps for the first year, the 44 million now eligible to vote could win it for their candidate, especially in battleground states. This is one surge neither camp can dispute, and both will be courting. Sherine Tadros, Al Jazeera, Florida.